traders and tradettes, y'all know it's dreycosting back to you with another banger. Alright, so GJ. But first, before I touch on this, I have to issue an apology. You know what I mean? When we're wrong, we're wrong. I recently had made some posts on all social regarding a funding company that I recently got a live account with, but some little vibes from that funding company is just kind of after me, and it's my mistake, right? And as an experienced trader, right, I should know that when it comes to these funding companies, we have to work with reputable ones first. So initially, when I started this year, I wanted to work with a lot of funding companies, both big and small, but I have to walk back on my word and change that tune that I'm going to focus on at least try to get funding with 7. You know what I mean? Go with the top best 7 first and probably just chill on that for the year. Because trust me, these are the little ones, it's not really worth it, you know what I mean? And I must apologize for that. You know what I mean? So let me start off with that. Because I don't want anyone to say that I influenced them to make a decision to join a specific company, which I know myself has not built up a reputation as yet. So my apologies on that. So we're just starting off the video with that. Right, so I've recently removed all posts from social media regarding that. Alright, so this is what it is. So we're just moving on. As I keep on sharing these videos with your friends and family. Let's get to 3,000 to 5,000 subscribers so we can start going live trading in the morning, right? And just hold a vibe, right? So let's get the ball rolling. GJ. All right. So if you notice, GJ made a nice little move, right? Today, we see like a 40-50 pip move from where I wanted to enter from that we had picked out. But what I forgot to do yesterday, which was the start of the week, was to go over the calendar. So what I'm going to do going forward is that instead of doing it for the entire week, I'm going to do it on a daily basis. That way it's kind of fresh in your mind. So what happened today was that we had Japan holiday, right? So therefore it will be low volatility in the market. Some nice movement from around the supply zone. There was a 100 pip move, pretty decent, but because of the holiday, you know what I mean, you're not going to really get much movement, right? So that's the reason why we have this back and forth here, right? There's no type of action in the market, and there wasn't any strong economical news from London to really sway the market as well, right? So that's why we have this. So looking into tomorrow, right? We have no news for. Let me go back to today first. So we can look at Asian session. So Asian session going to pick up from around 6. We have CPI, Tokyo, CPI. Okay, great. So we have CPI for Japan coming around at pre-Asian. So it's a high probability that we might get some movement from GJ around Asian, right? Because we're going to have some news that's going to impact the market that might give it a strong push, right? Going around pre-London, we don't have any news at pre-London that might be affecting GJ, right? So smooth sailing said, look like the mass of the move probably high probability happened in Asia. So let's just see how it goes, right? So what we're looking at right now. So these are the supply and demand levels. We're looking at the areas of interest, right? So let me tell you, you have to just make a mental note of this, right? So around 184.954 if it goes up, right? Where it's at right now, 183.782, and if it push down, we are at 181.753. Remember that I don't put lines on the chart, we put these rectangular bars, right? And if you don't know how to draw it, you can just go to my trading view playlist and I show you how to do it, right? So The reason why we do this is because support and resistance is not a line, it's an era, right? Support and resistance is an era, not a line. Right? Same thing as supply and demand from the higher time frame, it's an era. Alright. So I mark out the era pre-recording because I just wanted the video to move a little bit faster. So this is the area that we're looking at. So I'm still looking to push for sales, right? So I'm looking for a GJ to push down here, right? That's what I'm looking at. But if it does go up for the buy, so let's go down to the 30, right? If it does go up for buys, right, you would have to allow GJ to push, retest back here, create a higher low, form support, bearish candle closure, bullish candle closure, wicks at the bottom before you look to continue up, right? So it would have to break this previous high first, right? Break this previous, because the loads were taken out, so it would have to break back this previous high, confirm the definition of an uptrend, right, and come back, retest, right, form support, right? Bearish candle closure, bullish candle closure, wicks at the bottom before you look to go up, right? So this is for buys, right? For buys right here. So we're looking at that for buys, all right? And then now for sells, right? Pay attention with me now. For sells, this area is highly respected, all right? So let me show you how we can take it now. Allow this low to be taken out first, right? Allow this low to be taken out first. Retrace, right? Touch back here as a supply zone. Form a lower high, confirm the basic of trading for a downtrend. Then you're gonna look to continue down all the way to here, to this zone right here, right? At 182, right? So you wanna come there, but so you can take profit anywhere before there, all right? So you can take profit anywhere before 182 if you're coming back down, but allow it to break this low first, retrace, create that double top, lower high, lower than this high, and then you can take entries here to continue down. All right. So in a nutshell, then, right? In a nutshell, we're looking at sales below 183.718, buys above 183.718, right? So this is the sell zone. All right, and I need you to follow exactly what I'm saying in terms of what price is supposed to do, what GJ is supposed to do before you enter, right? You have to wait on certain pattern confirmation first before you enter the market, right? You can't just enter, oh, it's going up, you enter. No, it come back and kick you out, right? You have to allow the patterns to play out, right? Allow the patterns to play out, right? So this type of pattern we can take in on 30 minutes or 15 minutes, right? Whichever you're comfortable with, right? But if most of y'all are beginners, I would suggest you going below the 15 minutes, right? Wait for it to break this low here, right? Bam, take out these lows, right? Yeah, wait for it to take out these lows right here. Follow me? So to take out these lows, all right? And then once you take out these lows right here, yeah, then you just wait for it to retest, right? Create that type of double tap action, right? Wicks at the top. You know that resistance has to be formed when you come back here, right? Bullish candle closure, bearish candle closure, wicks at the top. Then you look to continue down, right? So sales below 183.718, buys above 183.718. But this type of action, you have to take out this low first before you think to sell, right? So just remember that, all right? So you have to create that lower low, come back, create that lower high, touch back the supply zone, you look to sell. Normally we would say wait on pre-London, but as I said, that based on the action that we're seeing on the calendar, you could probably look for a setup around pre-Asian open, right? Because we have to go with the flow of the market, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing that it's a probability that a setup might be ready at pre-Asian based on what the calendar is saying. So we have to be mindful of that. All right. Until tomorrow, straight balling, no stalling. I'm out.